If you're seeing splits appear on your tomato plants, and this is a small one, however, as the plants grow, they tend to look like this, and by the time you get around to picking them, they're looking like this, then the problem's fairly easy to solve. What's happening is that you have irregular watering patterns, and this can be that either you're watering a lot and letting the soil dry out, or perhaps you've had a series of extremely hot days and you're not putting enough water in. This is the reason. What's happening is that as the soil dries, there's less water available for the fruit. All of a sudden, it gets an influx of moisture. The inside of the tomato will take up the moisture more quickly than the skin. This causes the fruit to swell and the skin will split. These tomatoes are still edible as long as the splits heal over like they have here. Sometimes the splits will become really large and the fruit will split open. This allows disease, insects and infection to get in, and then the fruit isn't edible. Here's one solution, and that's to mulch around your tomato plants. If you do that, you'll get less evaporation and there's more chance of maintaining a consistent moisture level in the soil. The other way to prevent tomatoes from splitting is to water on a regular basis. You simply need to check the soil moisture almost every day once the fruit begins to form. Then you need to water appropriately. If you've had a period of rain, then you need to cut back on the water. If it's been dry, then you need to increase the watering levels. You'll notice that not all tomatoes on the same plant will split. This is because they're developing at different times. You'll also find that splitting is more common on the larger varieties. The smaller cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes don't tend to split as readily as the larger ones. So once your tomatoes appear and they're green and they're looking good, keep the water levels consistent and you'll avoid most problems with tomatoes splitting. So although this tomato has some rather large splits on the skin, it's juicy and edible. For more information on growing tomatoes and a whole range of other vegetables, visit the website and subscribe to the YouTube channel for constant updates, tips and tricks. Good luck with your gardening.